Some songs don't disappear because they weren't great. They disappear because the world kept moving. But the moment you hear them again, you're back behind the wheel of your first car, back at a family barbecue, back to a summer that still feels like yesterday. Tonight, we're bringing back 10 unforgettable songs that once filled America's airwaves and still deserve another listen, nearly 50 years later. Let's begin with a record that helped define the sound of the summer of 1974.
So I'd like to know where you got the notion.
Number 10. Rock the Boat, the Hughes Corporation. Long before dance music became a global industry, one song proved that people simply wanted a reason to move.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over.
When the Hughes Corporation released Rock the Boat, few expected it to become one of the defining hits of 1974. Its smooth blend of soul, pop, and early disco felt fresh at a time when American radio was beginning to embrace a new rhythm.
Tonight we sail through every storm, and I've always had your tender.
Listeners couldn't resist it. The warm harmonies, relaxed groove, and unforgettable chorus carried the record all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it one of the earliest disco songs to top the American charts.
Said I'd like to know where you got the notion.
More importantly, it hinted at the musical revolution that was just around the corner. Nearly 50 years later, the song still feels effortless, because some records don't chase happiness, they create it.
Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock on with your Betsy. Rock the boat, rock on with your Betsy. Rock the boat.
And our next hit reminds us that saying goodbye is never as easy as... Number 9. When Will I See You Again? The 3 Degrees. Few questions are more powerful than one that has no immediate answer. When Will I See You Again built its entire story around that feeling. Performed by the 3 Degrees, the song combined graceful harmonies with elegant orchestration, creating a ballad that sounded both hopeful and heartbreaking at the same time. There were no dramatic arguments, no promises that everything would work out, just quiet uncertainty and the hope that love might find its way back. Listeners connected with that honesty. The record became an international smash and reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, while also becoming one of the trio's signature recordings. Half a century later, its gentle melody still carries the same emotional weight, because sometimes the simplest question stays with us the longest. Next comes a song inspired by confusion, suspicion, and one of the biggest misunderstandings in rock history. Number 8. How Long? Ace. Every great songwriter knows that disappointment often creates the best music. But in the case of How Long, many listeners misunderstood who the song was really about. For years, people assumed it told the story of a broken romance.
But I can't help but have my suspicion, 'cause I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
It didn't. Songwriter Paul Carrack actually wrote it after discovering that another member of the band had secretly played on someone else's recording without telling the group. That feeling of betrayal became the heart of the song. Its smooth groove, soulful vocals, and unforgettable keyboard melody helped Ace reach the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, giving the band its biggest success. Ironically, Paul Carrack would go on to build a remarkable career as one of rock's most respected voices. But for many listeners, this is still the song that introduced him to the world. And our countdown is only beginning.
The time is right.
Number 7. Love Won't Let Me Wait, Major Harris. Some love songs ask for attention. This one barely raises its voice.
Hold me tight, and love's got me high.
When Major Harris recorded Love Won't Let Me Wait, he didn't rely on dramatic vocals or elaborate production. Instead, he delivered the lyrics with remarkable restraint, letting emotion do the work. The result was unforgettable.
The time is right. Turn down the light.
Its smooth melody and intimate atmosphere helped the song become one of the defining soul ballads of 1975. It climbed into the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and quickly became a favorite on late-night radio across America.
That love won't let me wait.
Harris would never enjoy another crossover hit quite like it, but he left behind a recording that still feels timeless. Because some songs don't demand your attention, they quietly earn it.
And only you can set me free. Love won't let me wait.
And our next record proved that sometimes the quietest song can become one of the... We move from quiet reflection to a song filled with raw emotion.
Love hurts. Love scars.
Number 5. Love Hurts, Nazareth. Not every classic begins with the artist who made it famous. Love Hurts had already been recorded by several singers before Nazareth transformed it into the version the world remembers. The Scottish rock band slowed the tempo, added powerful guitar lines, and let Dan McCafferty's unmistakable voice carry every ounce of heartbreak. The performance felt honest, almost painful. Listeners believed every word. The song climbed into the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became Nazareth's signature hit, proving that sometimes the perfect interpretation arrives years after a song is written. Decades later, its message hasn't changed. Love can bring incredible joy, but it can also leave the deepest scars. And our next song tells a very different story, one that began with an unexpected romance and became an unforgettable radio favorite.
I must have been through about 1,000,000 girls.
Number 4. Fooled Around and Fell in Love, Elvin Bishop featuring Mickey Thomas. Sometimes, the biggest hit doesn't feature the band's leader on lead vocals. It features someone almost nobody knew.
The tears left me cold as a stone.
When Elvin Bishop was recording Fooled Around and Fell in Love, he handed the lead vocal to Mickey Thomas, believing his voice fit the song better.
Then I fooled around and fell in love.
It was the right decision. Thomas delivered the lyrics with warmth, vulnerability, and just enough soul to make every line feel genuine. Listeners responded immediately.
When the grass got a little greener on the earth.
The single climbed into the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Elvin Bishop's biggest hit and introducing Mickey Thomas to millions of listeners years before he joined Jefferson Starship.
I can't stop loving you now.
It's a reminder that great artists aren't afraid to let someone else shine, because sometimes the best decision is knowing whose voice a song truly belongs to.
Free on my own. That's the way I used to be.
And our next record came from a musician who traded life with one legendary band for an unforgettable solo career.
I have just closed my eyes again.
Number 3. Dreamweaver, Gary Wright. Some songs don't sound like they belong to a particular year. They sound like they belong to a dream. That's the feeling Gary Wright created with Dreamweaver.
I'm aboard the Dreamweaver train.
After spending years with the British band Spooky Tooth, Wright stepped out on his own and embraced a keyboard-driven sound that was still unusual for mainstream pop. The result was haunting, atmospheric, and completely unforgettable. The song climbed to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the biggest hit of his career and helping popularize synthesizers in American pop music. Its influence didn't end there. Over the decades, Dreamweaver has appeared in films, television shows, and commercials, introducing new generations to its hypnotic melody. Some songs capture a moment. This one creates a mood, and once you hear those opening notes, it's impossible not to drift away with them. Next comes a record that proved blues rock could still surprise America.
Time was drifting, this rocket got to roll.
Number 2, Couldn't Get It Right, Climax Blues Band. Success doesn't always arrive when a band expects it. For Climax Blues Band, years of touring and recording had earned them a loyal following, but not a major American breakthrough.
Restless feeling really got a hold.
Then came Couldn't Get It Right, built around a relaxed groove, tasteful guitar work, and Colin Cooper's soulful vocal. The song felt effortless from the very first note.
Getting down, so deep I could drown.
There were no flashy tricks, just great musicians playing together. Listeners appreciated that authenticity.
So I'm looking for a way to take me through the night. Couldn't get it right.
The single climbed into the top 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the band's biggest success in the United States, and introducing blues rock to a much wider audience. Nearly 50 years later, the song still feels as smooth as ever, because sometimes getting everything right begins with admitting you couldn't get it right before.
So I'm looking for a sign in the middle of the night. Couldn't see the light. Couldn't get it right. Couldn't get it right.
And now, we arrive at the song that closes tonight's journey through the unforgettable sounds of the mid-1970s.
On a morning from a Bogart movie, in a country where they turn back time.
Number 1, Year of the Cat, Al Stewart. Some songs tell a story. Others invite you into a world that feels almost impossible to explain. That's the magic of Year of the Cat.
She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor.
When Al Stewart released the song in 1976, he wasn't chasing the latest trend. Instead, he painted a series of mysterious images inspired by travel, old movies, and fleeting encounters that leave a lasting impression.
In the year of the cat.
The lyrics never reveal every answer. They don't have to. That's part of the experience.
By the blue town walls near the market stores, there's a hidden door she leads you to.
Combined with Peter Wood's unforgettable piano, a soaring saxophone solo, and Stewart's gentle vocal, the song became his biggest American hit, reaching the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
You follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears.
Nearly 50 years later, listeners are still debating what the song truly means. Maybe that's why it has endured. The best stories don't explain everything. They leave a little mystery behind and invite us to return one more time.
In the year of the cat.
Those were 10 songs that once filled the airwaves, but deserve to be heard again today. Some reached number 1. Others quietly climbed the charts before becoming lifelong favorites. What they all share is something far more important than chart positions. They still have the power to bring back a memory with just a few notes. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which song instantly took you back in time? Or which forgotten favorite from the 1970s should appear in our next countdown? Leave your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed today's journey, please like the video, subscribe to America's Forgotten Hits, and join us again as we rediscover more songs that may have faded from the radio, but never from our hearts. Until next time, keep the music playing